Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharielle if you're new, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today I am here to give you a thrift flip, and it's actually a thrift flip by accident. My mom bought a skirt on eBay. It didn't end up fitting her, it was my size, so I decided to turn it into something else. So let's get right into the video. This was already a nice skirt. It's real leather. When I saw it, I immediately knew I wanted to make it into a mini skirt with a cute bandeau type of feel. And the first step to this was taking it apart. So I have my seam ripper and I'm taking it apart. I ripped it, but you can't do this with all leather items. Sometimes it won't just rip the seam, it could rip the whole garment. So be careful if you're doing this with leather. Now you can see the skirt is by itself, and I cut the lining. So now we're going to make our way to working on the top half of this two-piece set. So I started cutting the top out, and I could see I did not have enough leather. So I did take a leather scrap from my collection to complete it. After I cut the pieces out, I sewed them together, and I used a heavier duty upholstery thread. But for the bottom bobbin, I used regular thread because I don't have a leather machine and I didn't want it to get jammed. But I used that top thread to the upholstery to give it that extra strength. After I sew the leather seams, I use cement, and I bought this off of eBay because I don't want the big old gallon. But this is what makes leather seams flat and seamless. They look really good, and it dries really quick. So now that all of my seams are sewn and I have everything flattened out with the cement, I'm going to hem the top with the glue. I'm not going to top stitch it. And then I did the same thing for the bottom. I used the cement to hem it. And that's the thing I love about leather, it doesn't fray, so you don't have to do all the extra serging stuff. So now that everything is hemmed, I'm going to add the separating zipper to the back of the top. Here, my top is pinned to the dress form to make sure it fits me, and I'm going to cut the seam down. Here, the zipper is lined up on the edge of the top. Now I'm top stitching the zipper to one side of the top, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side of the top. My last step to this thrift flip is hemming the bottom of the skirt's lining. And then hemming it again so that there's no frayed edges exposed. We don't want any frayed edges because that's not cute. So now this is the complete set. This is the before. And this is the after. This skirt was only 32 bucks from eBay, real leather, and I repurposed it and I love it with the high boots. And as you can see, the python trimmed bag that I have is actually from Goodwill. You know me, I'm frugal, baby, like to save that money. And I got this bag from Goodwill for $5. I'm all about looking nice but not spending a hefty price. What I love about thrift flips is you get that quality without spending the extra money, and you also aren't supporting fast fashion because it's so bad for the environment. So if you're not into thrifting, try it out. It's really awesome. If you got this far in my video, thank you so much. If you'd like to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification button to see right when I post, and share this with your friends. Thank you so much once again. You are appreciated.